So, this is my new studio. I don't have the camera to show the studio setup yet, but I just want to see if now that I have some improvements to speeds and internet hookups and all sorts of good stuff at this new house, maybe I can stream better without so much FPS loss, but that's what we're going to find out right now. This is just going to be an FPS test and get the rust out a little bit, see how we do. In fact, I already forgot what button to hit. We'll hit this button and make sure parking brake is off. Parking brake is off. We're rolling. Taking off from the usual home airport. Well, what used to be my home airport of KBFI. I now live in a different part of Washington, closer to the Pacific Ocean. So I guess I'm going to have to maybe not fly. Well, actually, it's good to fly out of KBFI in Seattle because this is the most demanding FPS I have, or the most demanding scenery I have on FPS. It looks like I'm doing 32, 34 FPS. 36 FPS. This could be a winner. I may finally have a winner. Full throttle. Once I get up in the air, I'll do a little quick take of the different lights I have set up here. Got a new yoke. Got the new honeycomb alpha yoke. Pretty stoked about it. Flaps all the way up. Why am I getting the warning? I'm like... And we're going to fly right over to Vashon. Just make sure I'm good here. Oh, I need to turn down the game audio, I think. How about that? Maybe something like that right there. We'll find out. I'm also using my old mic, not my roommate's mic like I used to, because I no longer have a roommate. I miss him. He was a good guy. Still a good friend. And still haven't set up the virtual reality in Flight Sim, although I've got the VR headset working and set up with the computer and studio. I just haven't mapped everything to the Streamlabs yet. Wonder if this works. Will this work if I do my voice mod thing here? Let me see here. This is your captain speaking. I have a delay in my voice. We're flying at 1,800 feet and climbing, which we shouldn't be. We'll drop our thrust here a bit. Our throttle. And once we get over here to the island, we'll start banking left. And I'm going to turn the voice modulator off. And that should be my regular voice now. Let's find out. Does this stuff still work? Alright. Start rolling left here. Little left rudder. I'm loving this new yoke. Far and away better than the old CH Products yoke I was using. Not a bad yoke, but it had seen its last days. And just had trouble keeping up with the sensitivity and alignment in Microsoft Flight Simulator. I mean, I got a solid 5 years use out of that. Man, am I really doing 50 FPS while streaming? Hmm. Pretty sure I see the airport off in the distance there. Man, I might actually finally have a solution. I'm going to find out when I play the stream back, see how it recorded, but I might actually finally have a workable setup. Can't wait to get this streaming back going again. My own house, my own studio. Oh yeah, so this is what the lights would look like if I didn't have studio lights. If I was just hanging out. But what I did is I got a key light, or a front light and a rear light, and then I plugged them into Hue smart plugs, and then I have the Stream Deck touchpad where all I got to do is hit the studio button and my studio lights come back on. Blah blah. Flaps down. Whoa. Getting used to the new yoke. Also, I was going too fast to drop flaps, probably. Bring the throttle down. We'll do one more flap. I am rusty. The nice thing about this new yoke I'm using is I can much more easily use autopilot, because my old yoke was so far out of alignment that it kept reading. I mean, I had the dead zones and everything set so crazy it didn't matter what I was doing. Something would nudge and it would take me out of autopilot or mess up autopilot. But now everything is level and aligned. And we're on final here at Vashon Island. Airport 2, S is in Sierra 1. Short island runway. Almost clipped the trees. Reverse thrust is ready. And I am off center. Reverse thrusters all the way up. Brake, brake, brake. Woo! Always close. Come on, kick in. Give me some gas. Alright, I'm at 40 FPS while streaming to both Twitch and YouTube. Let me just jump over to SeaTac, Seattle Tacoma Airport. K is in Kilo, S is in Sierra, E is in Echo, A is in Alpha. Get our flaps back up. One flap down. And we're off. 42 FPS, 41 FPS. Get up there, get up there. And we're up. See what happens with autopilot here. We just go slightly off course and see if it corrects itself. Altitude, hold, nav. And I'm going to hit this fancy red button on my yoke. Actually, let's throttle down. Let's get a little not so crazy. And then I'll go ahead and hit autopilot button on my yoke. I'm turning to the right direction on the map. Hands are free. Feet are off the rudders. Is it banking like crazy, or is it really going to correct itself? Let's find out. We are not correcting ourselves. Oh, I hit nav. It's taking me back to the airport that we originally put in. That's why, because I didn't plug in KBFI in the... Okay, could we do this live? Probably going to crash while I'm doing this. It might be doing it. Although it just has a little circle. Let's find out. If not, I'll just land back at the island and call it a stream, but let's see, what is it doing? My microphone levels are right in the yellow, so I think I got my audio interface set. What I need to do is add EQ to my voice still. Yeah, it's turning me in circles. What would happen if I took that off? You know what, we'll just free fly till I figure that out later. Flaps are all the way up. We'll pick up a little speed, run over to SeaTac, and then we'll call it. I like to watch this back too. It's funny, as I'm streaming and talking, I'm still like, oh, I don't want to be too loud for my roommate. It's late, and I don't have a roommate. I've got a dog sleeping next to me. This is SeaTac right ahead of us here. Having my own house is great. I can mount these studio lights wherever and however I wanted. Basically put a towel rack above my closet, hung a light behind me there. Got a mount and mounted the front light right to the top of my desk. Everything's set up through Philips Hue, controls Philips Hue. And Stream Deck control. Alright, let's do a real quick sloppy landing and then I'll call it here. I'm going to mute my mic, just the mute 1, 4, 5. Whoa. I accidentally just turned on reverse thrust in the sky. It's still on? That sounds better. Now we're getting some speed. It's going to be a tight turn. Bring flaps down. Although I probably should have done that last flap before I landed. Flaps are all the way down. Full flaps on final. Banking or diving a little too hard. Dude, look at all these people. Why are there so many players? Why does it appear that so many players are parked at the airport? Is there like a group activity happening? I'm crashing because I'm not looking at the runway. Way off. I said it would be sloppy. Doing 32 to 35 FPS here at the runway. 30 FPS, 30 to 34 FPS. I think I always have too much flare when I land. Not that I was really trying that hard on that one. All right. Taxi on over here, get out of the other player's way. All right. That was my first test flight in my new studio. Got to map a few things and get a few things on the stream tweaked. And man, I'm almost ready to go. I think this is the first successful stream that I'm not fighting FPS. Huh. Let me see here. I can do this right here. We'll go to live chat. Boom. It's looking good. All right. Let me watch this. See what I got to fix. See what I got to improve. And then I'm hoping to at least do a stream every week. Fun. All right. I'll see you later.